Star Wars, or any other sci-fi thriller for that matter, wouldn't be what it is without memorable villains. The Star Wars spin-off Andor isn't left out, as it too has its fair share of bad guys, and while fan speculations are high, Andor's new Star Wars villain might not be who you think she is. Keep watching this video to find out more. What you need to know. Big bads like Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine are in charge in the ever-expanding Star Wars galaxy. Even still, Andor continues to produce a wide variety of evil characters that we would love to see destroyed, just like Alderaan. High on that list are the sniveling Syril Karn, Kyle Soller, and the snarling Dedra Meero, Denise Goff. But even those two are magnificently outdone by Syril's mother, Eedy. Controlling mothers have proven to be some of the most insane characters in television and film, and we love to despise them. Examples include Pamela Voorhees, Norma Bates, Livia Soprano, and Cersei Lannister. We only witness Syril and his mother's narrative coming to a happy conclusion, reminding us of Corey Cunningham's judgmental mother in Halloween Ends. Nevertheless, let's maximize Catherine Hunter's performance. Eedy's significance. Despite making only brief appearances in the first 9 episodes of Andor, Eedy has proven to be a more skilled puppeteer than Palpatine. Even though it doesn't make Syril less despicable, seeing him subject to his controlling mother certainly portrays a more dismal picture of the corporate grunt at the Bureau of Standards. We speculate that Syril's present fixation with Meero and her pursuit of Cassian Andor, Diego Luna, stems from his knowledge that nothing would make his mother more happy than for him to join the Imperial Security Bureau. Eedy has been putting other abusive mothers to shame ever since her debut. Eedy made her first appearance in the 4th episode of Andor, greeting her estranged son with a slap and a tearful embrace. Eedy is a lady who acts as if Syril's best interests are her first priority, yet she constantly undermines him. Even his new position came about as a result of her calling the enigmatic Uncle Harlow to ask for a favor. The situation appears strange as a whole, and given that Uncle Harlow hasn't been spotted yet, it smells even fishier than a Mon Calamari. So far, Syril and Eedy have no backstory. Does she raise him alone as a single mother who has never been willing to cut the apron strings because his father is nowhere to be found? In any case, whenever we witness Syril eating his cereal, we can't help but feel for him and for them both. Nobody's Listening, the 9th episode, featured Eedy at her most poisonous. Eedy claims she has provided him with a roof over his head and moved mountains to scrape you off the floor and put you back on your feet, as if searching Cyril's room again wasn't enough. She then screams about how her investment has yielded no result.
What is the return on my investment?
We were talking about you.
Which is a terrible way to describe your own son. This hovering parent queries Cyril's late arrival and early rise, claiming that these behaviors and his freshly shaved appearance indicate he has a romantic interest. When she asserts that she's concerned that he isn't eating enough, it's hidden under a thinly veiled facade of concern. Eedy, on the other hand, couldn't be further from the truth regarding the mischief her son was getting up to. Syril was actually waiting outside the ISB for a chance encounter with Meero. Eedy refers to her son as a shadow of a son, and she's unimpressed with him. Syril has revealed a new side to us in recent weeks, and while he's being trampled by everyone around him, we're confident that this is not how he'll continue to act, as his infatuation with Meero and the ISB grows. Is the tale of Syril and his mother complete? There's something incredibly odd about Syril and his mother's interactions, despite the fact that his perpetually tense demeanor suggests he could snap at any second and drown his mother in a bowl of colorful cereal and blue milk. It's possible that Eedy's strange remark regarding Cyril's possibility for going nuts from spending too much time on Morlana foreshadows what has actually occurred to him in a deadly way. She continues by saying that Syril was previously able to disregard her. It's absolutely plausible that Syril killed his mother and that his memory of her is a fabrication. If you still aren't persuaded, Tony Gilroy is already dropping hints, with Syril sitting alone with his cereal on the front of this week's Andor. Andor differs from the other series and films in the franchise in that it features seaside rave resorts and someone peeing for the first time in its live-action history, even though it would be extremely off-piste for Star Wars to delve into the realms of Psycho. Watch this space as Ghost Eedy and Cyril's relationship continues to deteriorate. It might be a crazy tinfoil theory. Anything may be in Cyril's private box, to be honest. We wouldn't be shocked if Andor went all 7 at this point and stuffed a severed head inside. In any case, Andor is the Hitchcockian science fiction we didn't know we needed. 5 best characters Andor introduced. Andor offers a lot of industry firsts. The show is a suspenseful and intriguing robbery and espionage show, from the first swear word to the first hinted love moment. Andor has remarkably few guest appearances in comparison to other Disney Plus programs. However, there's still time to introduce new characters to the Star Wars universe while offering fans a glance at familiar faces. Number 1. Arvel Skeen. Skeen, played by Eben Moss Bachrach, is a member of the team who sneaks into the Imperial garrison on Aldhani to steal the sector's quarterly paycheck and aid in funding the rebellion. He and Andor had argued at first, but as the expedition progressed, they appeared to put their disagreements aside. Karis Nemec, who suffered a deadly injury during the heroic escape, needs medical assistance from the survivors. Before Cassian shoots Skeen with a blaster, takes his wound and departs, Skeen makes an attempt to steal the loot. Skeen is the ideal personification of evil within the heroized Rebel Alliance. Number 2. Cassian Andor's adopted father Clem. Why Cassian and his sister resided on Kenari with a group of abandoned children is still unknown to Andor. According to theories, Cassian's pensive gazes into the abandoned mine caused their parents' deaths in a mining accident. Clem Andor and his wife save Cassian as the kids flee the sinking ship and its dead crew. The early episodes jump from Andor's childhood to the year 5 BBY. Clone Trooper-led new Imperial soldiers publicly execute Clem. The rebel uses Clem's name on Aldhani, and the episode continues to examine Cassian's adoptive father. Hopefully, upcoming episodes will explain his relationship with Cassian in more detail. Number 3. Marva. Fiona Shaw, who has played Cassian's adoptive mother since the series' debut, will be recognized by fans as a quite different adopted guardian in the Harry Potter books. She and Clem meet Cassian while rummaging through the wrecked Republic ship in Andor, where the crew was wearing separatist emblems. He's shielded by the pair from the Republic's retaliation for the crew's murder. As close as any biological parent and child, Cassian and Marva have a deep bond. Even though Cassian is still thinking about his sister, it's comforting to know that he was reared in a loving environment. Marva is someone to keep an eye on because of her newly rekindled rebellious attitude as a result of the theft from the garrison on Aldhani. Number 4. Bix Colleen. Andor's ex-girlfriend, Bix Colleen, played by Adria Arjona, is the one who first introduced Cassian to Luthen and the fledgling rebel movement. Tim Carlo, her lover and companion, grows envious of her relationship with Cassian and informs the Morlana I authorities of it, which results in Imperial domination on Aldhani. Andor is still mum on how Bix and Luthen first connected. There are more concerns regarding whether she's more active with the rebellion than the show makes clear due to her participation with it. Before they met, Luthen was well versed in Andor thanks to Bix. We need further details on their connection and shared past with Cassian. Number 5. Karis Nemec. Not your ordinary Star Wars hero, Karis Nemec. Alex Lothar portrays a wise and courageous rebel dispatched to Aldhani to rob the Imperial garrison of its funds. Karis, who is analytical by nature, tries to read people to learn why they joined the rebellion. The fact that Karis Nemec is a writer who chronicles the formation of the Rebel Alliance is an intriguing element of his. Karis, who is near death, is adamant about delivering Cassian his manifesto. The writing might be essential in winning people over to the cause of opposing the Empire. So guys, what other new Andor characters do you fancy? Tell us about them in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, why don't you give it a like and share so your friends can watch it too? Last, but certainly not least, hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell to keep getting more interesting content like this. Thanks for watching.